Shields up, Ironbreakers. How's everybody doing this fine Tuesday afternoon? I realize that some of you have come to identify your weekdays by what I say at the start of these live streams, so I figure I should keep doing it because we all keep losing track of time while we play Monster Hunter. Am I right? Am I right, team? Please tell me I'm right. Don't make me feel bad for having just said that. I'm just joking around, team. Just joking around. Hopefully you're all doing good. Hopefully everybody's having a good time. I realized that we ended up starting a little bit later than was initially planned. I have to apologize for that, but like I said, you know, working at the hotel sometimes unexpected things happen. And as a matter of fact, I still have a guest coming in at some point, which might interrupt the stream. Let's hope not, because that particular guest did not give a check-in time, which is useful. Listen, if you ever check in at the hotel and they ask you, like, hey, you have any idea what time you're going to be getting there? Try to answer. It's really helpful for people to plan out, particularly smaller hotels like this one. It's very small. So if nobody tells me the time, I'm just like, well, they can come anytime. And I can't really organize my time properly. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. How's everybody doing? So I've been doing some testing, and I gotta check out something real quick before I start, because I made a question on Twitter for Jinjinx and Tuna, and I asked them, and no, they haven't replied yet. Feels bad. They haven't replied. I went on to Twitter last night, and I left them a question asking specifically, is gun lance shelling affected by Stamina Thief? And I've looked far and wide throughout the internet, and I can't find this answer. I don't know. I don't know if gun lance shelling is affected by Stamina Thief. I would love to know, because Stamina Thief, if it is affecting gun lance shelling, it's really friggin' sweet. It is really friggin' sweet. That's a bruh moment? What do you mean a bruh moment? I just need to know, because I want to add more skills onto my gunlance skills, onto my gunlance builds, because I suspect it is because I think I get the monsters tired faster. I think I see an effect on it, but I'm not 100% sure if it is or not. I've tested it. That's the thing now, Roberts. The problem is that testing this is not particularly easy. It's not particularly easy, particularly the way that I want to test, because I want to test it with a full build, right? I want to see the impact of stamina drain in my full build. And putting stamina drain in there, I can't see an immediate change, because it also depends on how well you perform in the fights. In master rank fights, they can be very challenging, and sometimes the AI of the monster can make you go one way or another, and that causes you to dodge that. Like, if I was able to summon a monster and have him stand perfectly still and only react to exhaust, it would be super easy. Problem is that monster's not necessarily standing still, so I was like, dude, I'm gonna test this on a Bambaru, but it turns out Bambaru is... poor guy. Like, I killed him in less than 3 minutes, and I'm not a speedrunner. I abused that poor Bambaro. Like, he kept tripping over himself, just like, bleh! And then he would get up and like, bleh! And then he would get up and like, bleh! He wouldn't do anything. I was really sad. Somebody killed Rajang in 3 minutes plus using long gun lance. What do you need more? Dude, that doesn't... What do you want me to say to that? Did they have... Actually, no, I want you to tell... Did they have stamina drain in their build? That would actually be useful. Gun lance is meta, and everyone said it isn't wrong. All right. Anyway, one of the things that we're going to be doing today is we're going to be running a couple of optionals, because I've been slacking on my optionals like super bad. Omega bad. So we're going to start with some of those. I made a new sword and shield build. I'm not sure if I want to show you guys what that build is. It's still a secret. Still a secret. I'm still testing it out. Still seeing how much I like it. And I'm going to be taking it into a couple of optionals here. Practice with a little bit. Sure, let's go kill a Radabon. Why not? It's really windy outside today, so I keep hearing this noise. Because in Portugal, when it's windy, it's not like it's constant wind. It's just every now and then you get like a big gust of wind that looks like it's about... Oh, come on. Oh, come the... God damn it. Guys, give me a minute. I'll be right back. back. Sorry about that. Had a bit of a situation still occurring, but we should be fine. It's not a chat stream. That's not a thing. Not today. Let's see. So like I said, I'm going to be starting things off with SNS. Just to play around a little bit, but these should be fairly easy quests while we talk about this whole stamina drain situation. Actually, I'm not even going to use that. It's going to get like Rider, Attack, and Feline Riser Up. You guys know that the other day I was thinking about this, and there were a couple of times that Rajang caught me in his Ricardo counter. For those of you who don't know what a Ricardo counter is, that is when Rajang just kind of like starts going ham on you. He grabs you, throws you against the wall, and then he goes in there and he just like smashes you down, kills you with one hit. And I realized that there had been a couple of times that I was able to dodge that attack. But since then, it's been a long time since I've been able to dodge that attack, and I was wondering, well, why is that? Why is it that I was able to dodge that? And when I say dodge that attack, I mean nobody interrupted the Ricardo counter. It was straight up, I was able to get out of the stun and get out of the way faster than the attack hit. And I suspect that was Feline Riser High. Because as you are getting up, you have more invincibility frames, and I was able to dodge out of the way before the attack hit. Those are my suspicions, though I'm not 100% sure. But I think that might actually be very interesting. If with Feline Riser High, you're able to dodge the Ricardo counter. Ruri, I can get out of it when he's not charged up. I can't. Could be how far he throws you. No, I don't think. Because his attack is a big AoE. His attack is a big ass AoE. Evade window should definitely matter. Evade window should definitely matter, but I don't usually run evade window. I mean, I used to run 5 evade window, but I've since then stopped, so. There was more ammo there, wasn't there? Yeah, there is. Nice. This poor Radabon. He didn't know when he woke up this morning that this was gonna happen. He's like, I've just been sitting in this arena all by myself. Nobody ever comes to visit. And then suddenly there's a ridiculous amount of hunters coming in, beating the crap out of him. It's just not right. I need to get my sword and shield in. Now this is a raw sword and shield build, which means you're not going to get the best damage out of Perfect Rush, but I still like doing it. And you still get good damage, but like if you want to be all meta about it, the best thing to actually do is probably just like spam your shield attack, the Captain America shield dive. Optional today? Yeah, James Cheek. I want to do the completionist thing. Another thing that I want to check out as well is the little viewer thing. I never done anything with it. So I'd love to do something with that today. Just curious what you can actually get if you complete like all of them. But I'm not sure if that's doable because there's like rare pets and shit like that that I don't know how to get. But mostly we'll start with optionals. See, that's still good numbers. 190. Ow. Isn't shield attack don't have elemental attributes? Yes. Which is why this is, I mean, it's not really an elementalist build, because it's got a little bit of lightning. It's the Rajang weapon. But you might as well be playing it as an elementalist build, because it's all about the raw. And that's actually why I decided to go with Evasion Mantle for this build. Because in case you guys don't know, the little leap back in the Sword and Shield, that's got invincibility frames, yo. And that increases the invincibility frames of that particular attack. And if you actually dodge something with it, you get additional damage. And then I put 2 KO decos in there for good measure. But I'm not sure if I'm keeping those. I might go for Part Breaker or something else. I haven't really made up my mind. What? Why would you do that? I mean, we usually don't capture monsters unless we kind of have to. Unless we kind of have to. Or we get, like, you know, we get specific benefits for capturing them. If nothing like that is happening, then we don't really do it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I think the guest is just arriving. This is just a chat stream today, everybody. I hope that's not the case, because the guest is parking right in front of a church, if that's our guest. It's like straight up, right in the church's doorstep. The hotel is actually next to a church, if you can believe that. You get more rewards for capturing, don't you? Nope. Not so much. Still don't understand what evasion does. Increases your invincibility frames on your roll. Think Dark Souls, right? In Dark Souls, you can roll through attacks. In Monster Hunter, you can actually do that too, but Monster Hunter is a lot more... it's a lot harder to line up that perfect... the perfect dodge to dodge stuff through invincibility frames. And Evade Window increases those invincibility frames and makes that system more lenient. I've actually dodged quite a couple of stuff after I started playing around with Evasion level 5. But there's just a lot of attacks that monsters do nowadays that hit you multiple times. So it's multiple hits. So you dodge like the first one, but you still get hit by the other ones, which, I don't know. I know that for really good players, like, they can probably get a lot more out of Evade Window than I can. But it still feels to me like there's something missing there. For me personally, it doesn't have to be for anybody else. Now, I think that this Nightshade Paolumu should complete our optionals. How many iframes do you get with each evasion window skill? That's a fantastic question to go next Jin Jinx and Tuna, I don't know. But you get quite a few. You get quite a few. Really good players do not need it. Ooh. I guess that's why I need it. Bum 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 bum. Well, I mean, if we have a gourmet voucher, don't mind if I do. Beeline rising high all day, every day. Turn in your damn bounties. That's not bounties. That's not bounties at all. All of that stuff you saw there on the side, it's my wish list. I just don't know if I don't know if I wish for it anymore. So it's just like there. It was a bunch of projects that I was doing at the same time, and now I'm just like, you know what? Let's keep all those in the down low. In the down low. I don't usually dodge. I usually guard point with Charge Blade. Next time you take a look at Greatsword, try out Offensive Guard on your build. It's my favorite playstyle for Greatsword now. Offensive Guard. I barely ever block with the sword. Oh wait, there's Offensive Guard can't count for shoulder bashes. You have to actually block. It's not shoulder bashes, right? By the way, guys, I don't think you need to use special vouchers for these quests. I don't think they're going to be particularly challenging. Guarding with Greatsword, disgusting. Yeah, it's not really something that I would do either, to be honest. To be quite frank. Don't call me Frank. Yoink. That is so vicious. Look at what you did to this poor creature. Are you happy with yourself? Down comes the balloon. I popped it. Did you guys drop the rock on me? What the fuck? You guys aren't playing around. Man, all these creatures that are in my optionals today are about to have a really bad day. Something that I still need to get into this build somehow is Brace, but I need expert tier 4 decos for that. Black Curl, Tempered Horn. Is that from the... That's not the Guiding Legion's material, is it? It's not the Guiding Lance. That's from regular Black Diablos, right? And yeah, the sword is Rajang's. Oh, I didn't even realize he was enraged. Saw how I dodged this attack right there just by going back. That's why I like the evasion mantle on this. Ow. $286. Not too shabby. Oh my god, the amount of slinger thorns we just put there. That was so disgusting. Both me and Yuri just put unloaded slinger thorns on his face. Why would you do that? Who does that? This poor little bat. He did nothing wrong. Arclight, you were not successful in deleting Nightbot. Well, I control Nightbot. I invited Nightbot to come back. We banished him in the last stream, but now we've allowed him to return. If he behaves himself, we'll think about letting him stay. Yeah, it counts for Gunlance hops as well, but I'm not sure you would want to tack up with a Gunlance. Well, I mean, you want it... Attack up is useful for some of the pokes and stuff, but like my current white shelling build, for instance, doesn't actually use... it doesn't actually use attack at all. You running guard up with SNS? No. No. Black Curl Tempered Horn is Guiding Lance Tempered Black. Yeah, I was asking, dude. I wasn't saying. I was asking because someone in chat needs it. And if it's tempered black, then I can't help him. Somebody else has to help him because my my Wildspire waste is not high enough to summon a tempered black Diablos. So whoever has that could potentially help the person that needed the black tempered something something from the Black Diablos. Although, man, fighting the Black Diablos, Jesus. So many carts! Does guard up work on SNS? Yes, but I don't really block with the SNS all that much. The shield is a weapon. I just block with the SNS if it's the only thing I can do. Like, if there's no other option, then I'll block with the SNS. And that's tier 2 completed. I believe I've captured everything that I needed to capture for this one too. So, oh, bam. It's just like knocking them out. Just knocking them out of the park one at a time. Wait. Where this Glavy boy? Probably going to be an 8. I'm not sure if you can Divine Darken, because I still haven't made a video about this build. It's very secret. It's very secret. This is the set right now. Take a screenshot. It's my set! I'm joking. I'm saying this because apparently there's a lot of people that are going around saying, like, oh, this set belongs to this person and stuff like that. Like, I was talking with I was replying to a tweet from Mr. Cups yesterday, where apparently he says that there's people literally just claiming like, no, you stole this set from this person. I'm just like, really? Yeah, because people can't figure out the skills that they actually want, that they're stealing sets from somebody else. There's a lot of weird stuff happening. I kind of feel like it's the same effect that we've had with Dark Souls, right? I'm not sure how many of you remember the release of Dark Souls 2, but the release of Dark Souls 2 marked like a shift in the community, and I think that that's kind of been happening with Monster Hunter World as well, which is when something gets popular, right, you start getting a lot more people coming in, and suddenly all of these people that are just coming into the franchise, they're all like Googling shit up, and they're like, okay, find the best damage build for this thing. And then after they find whatever best damage build they happen to find, right? They literally copy paste it, and they're like, this is the best damage build ever. And then if they see someone that's not using that exact same build, they're like, heathen, you're wrong. I play the right way. This is the best build. I Googled it. And I find that is funny, the amount of people that are acting like that right now. But we've seen the same thing with Souls, where, for instance, my first playthrough of Dark Souls 2 was completely blind. And there was so many people upset in the comments because there was a guide that came out before the actual game came out. There was a guide that you could buy that explained to you all the best routes and all of this other stuff. Epic Name Bro worked on that guide. I'm sure it was a fine guide, but I just think that the thing coming out ahead of the game was not potentially the best way to do it. But either way, a lot of people basically bought this guide. Then they would go into YouTube videos and they'd be like, how can you not know that this is the right way and this is the right way to do things? How can you not know this? And I'm just like, because I'm playing the game blind for the first time? I don't know, like... Apparently everybody wanted you to like read the guide and just do everything right. And I'm just like, well, at that point, if there's no risk, if there's no learning, if there's no nothing, is it even worth playing the game, you know? The 4 ring slots! Hashtag 4 ring slots, baby. You guys still remember the 4 ring slots. Come on, bro. I learned it when I came out of the womb. But yeah, so there's that situation with a lot of elitism being brought into Monster Hunter World. Which is like, look, I don't mind. If people want to play meta damage sets, go for it. I don't care. Just don't come in here and like start telling people, oh, this is the right way to play that, unless someone is factually doing something wrong. As for instance, if there were facts online saying that, like if it had been confirmed that stamina drain doesn't work on gun lances, I would very much like to know, right? If I'm playing a gun lance with stamina drain and it doesn't work, it'd be cool if someone would say, hey, that thing doesn't actually work. That's one thing, right? But if someone wants to run level 7 defense boost, dude, let them run level 7 defense boost. If they want to run maximum might, let them run it. Who cares? But the way that people are obsessed over what somebody else is running in their builds, like that I think is beyond ridiculous. Yeah, I saw the video that they did yesterday. I really like Jinjinx and Tuna, by the way. And I would not blame their videos on this, because ultimately, their videos are a source of amazing information as far as I'm concerned. Like, I learn a lot from their videos. So, I see their videos as a complete, absolute positive for the community. There's no negative aspects. Regardless if people see and misinterpret, there's assholes everywhere, man. Every community. I've seen them everywhere. Who cares? It doesn't really matter. Damn, I'm playing like absolute garbage right now. Got him! And now the vines got him. Oops. Dude, the reach of this attack, though, is a serious problem. That's the biggest drawback about the Perfect Rush, is that it's got some severe reach issues. Could be worse. You could start using longsword. I actually did okay with longsword, I want to say. Maybe not that crazy build Kegrin wanted me to do. Friggin' punish draw longsword. Like, who the hell wants to play that? Actually, I was thinking about doing a sleeping build for that, but I guess I ended up never really doing it. What did I... okay, I mounted the Great Jagras. Alright. Jesus, this is messy as hell right now. Go, Great Jagras! Get him! Nobody ever expects the Great Jagras. Kajit Nikolai, thank you very much for becoming grossly incandescent. Tip of the hat to you, sir. Appreciate the support. Are there still a lot of people playing without health boost at all in endgame? There are. I mean, there's certain... When you reach a certain level of skill, you don't necessarily need it. And also, if you're speedrunning, you probably don't want it, because you need all of the offensive skills. If you're speedrunning, you should only be taking, at best, a little bit of chip damage here and there. I think the Gasm emote is auto-censored by YouTube. Really? Oh my god. You gotta be shitting me. Is the Gasm emote not working? Can you test it, Dark Hero? No, it's working. Yeah, it's working. See? I was like, what? YouTube better not be censoring that shit. You know what I would like? Considering how big the chat is, I would... Well, that's also because I have the page at 150%. I have the page at 150%. That could explain it. But I'd like the emotes to be bigger. Bigger! Make them bigger, YouTube. Bigger. Like when somebody does a Rurigasm, I want to see just like a big one. Takes up the whole chat. That'd be the way to do it. That's how I would do it. And I didn't even carve Glavinus. Who needs it? They aren't too big. Yeah, they should be bigger. If anything, I feel this discussion shows how skewed the game is and the fact that so many defensive skills don't do much and should have probably gotten better balanced. Yeah, there are quite a few defensive skills. There's just a lot of skills in the game that you just end up not using because they're not super useful. After finishing all the builds that I want, don't really have anything to do left in the game. How do you feel about endgame? I mean, when you get to the end game of Monster Hunter, it's always been very much about what do you want out of it. It's never really been something that's like, well, we have all of these things. Because it's not like Monster Hunter is going to give you this high of constantly chasing a higher number like a Diablo game, right? Like Paragon levels. Someone actually literally described Paragon levels and said they wanted to have Paragon levels in Monster Hunter. And I was like, no. It's just not that kind of game. See, Monster Hunter, when you get to the end game, sure, there is still quite a bit of a grind to do there to really achieve optimum efficiency in your gear. And there's still some grind in getting the decorations that you want and, you know, crafting all the pieces that you want. Even if you just play one weapon, there's still quite a bit of grind there. But once you get to that end game, it then becomes about how much do you want to diversify, right? How much do you want to play different weapons? Like right now, I'm playing Sword and Shield. Most of my time, I've played Gun Lance, and even now, I'm doing new things with the Gun Lance still. There's also other weapons that I'm experimenting with, like the hammer, like the greatsword. And then once you start diversifying into different weapons, then you get a lot more stuff to chase. Like, oh, now I need to go get this material from the grinding lands. Now I need to go get this particular decoration so that I can become better at this thing, or I need to get this other thing. But there's always stuff for you to chase, depending on how interested you are in exploring different playstyles. However, I think a lot of people nowadays expect end game of video games to be something that doesn't end. And I completely disagree with that. Like, I like when a video game that you paid $60 for your video game, you got your enjoyment out of it, and then it ends. And you move on to the next one. Like, I like that. I like that eventually you do get to a point where it's like, well, I've done everything I want. You know? That's cool. That's cool if you do everything that you want. Because now you can go experience other things. Because, you know, I don't think that every game should be something like, what do they call it? Since I don't talk about these other video games all that much, I even forget what they call it. A live service. Like Jimquisition says, right? Not every game needs to be a live service. You know? So it's like Monster Hunter does it perfectly fine for me. And I still want to explore a lot of things, and there's still new stuff coming in November, new stuff coming in December, new stuff coming in January. They're going to keep bringing more and more DLC and give you more reasons to come back and upgrade more things and grind the guiding land some more and all of that stuff. And I think that's perfect. That's exactly what you should have, because, you know, there's other games out there that people should play as well. You shouldn't just, like, play one game for eternity. Like, I've spent a long time doing that, and it's like, I don't necessarily regret it because I had a lot of fun playing that game back then. But in a lot of ways, it made me realize that there's a big gap in like games that people, when they talk about them with great reverence, I'm like, I never played that game. I don't give a fuck. You know, there's a lot of that. So that's just the way it is. Rurikhan, but my grind though. I mean, you grind as much as you want. There's still stuff to grind. You craft every armor, craft every build, get everything for your room. There's plenty of grind there. I disagree. I want to get as much value from the game, not a lacking game. If you're gonna call motherfucking Monster Hunter World Iceborne a lacking game, sir, we got problems, okay? If you're gonna go ahead and go through that logic, let me tell you right now, sir, you have more issues than a fucking magazine. By the way, guys, Odin Ving is trolling. He's made, don't, because I know that people can be like, what the fuck is he saying about my game? He's trolling, okay? FBI wants to know your location. If you want true value for a game, don't buy EA games. Man, I'll tell you guys what, I still feel really bad about what happened with Anthem. I was really hoping that Anthem was going to be able to pull it off eventually, but they just kept digging themselves into a fucking hole that there's nothing to say, is there? It's just like they dug themselves into a fucking hole. I'm super sad about it still. Like, man, I liked the gameplay. I know that there's a lot of people that just want to say that everything that Anthem did was trash, and they're not entirely wrong. There's a lot of shit that was trash, but there was some fun times in that gameplay. There were some fun times in that gameplay. I'll tell you that right now. The concept is really good. Yeah, Destiny's Triumph. It is really good. And they nailed the flight. The flying, they fucking nailed it, dude. But then for some strange reason, they picked the best thing about their game, which was the flying, and every subsequent update introduced some new limitation to flying. And I'm like, what the fuck? It's like, this is the best thing about your game. Why do you keep, like, hamstringing this feature? I don't understand. Where's the logic behind, what are you even thinking right now? Come on, dude. And then they just like, I mean, you know that game, they pretty much just took a dump on it. That game's beyond being on life support. Cash register. Activision Blizzard equals worst publisher ever. Dude. I'm wondering if I should, it's like, I don't even want to update my Fall of Diablo series. I just don't even want to do it, because like there's plenty of people that are doing a better job of covering that stuff than me. I've said this stuff that I felt passionate about when it comes to the Blizzard situation. I just put it all out there, right? I just straight up put it all out there when they initially came up with that bullshit Diablo Immortal idea. And the interesting part was having people actually say, oh no, it's actually, there were some people that were actually saying, oh no, it's actually going to be good. And I'm like, what the fuck are you smoking? It's actually going to be good. Like, legitimately, what in the actual fuck are you smoking, sir? And where can I get some? And then to see them just like do what they did with the whole Blitzchung situation, it's just like, you can't tell me that Mike Morhaime didn't see the writing on the wall. Mike Morhaime's retirement was not just like a random thing, all right? Let's just put it like that. Thank you very much for that, sir. Let me see if I can actually squeeze it in there. Bang! 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 Now, you guys know an interesting thing that I've noticed? The Wormstake Blast, not the Wormstake Blast, the regular Wormstake actually does a crap ton of damage. Like, check this out. Let me see if I can nail it. It's just a pain in the ass to actually land. Oops. Well, that's a Wyvern's Fire. was hoping I was gonna bring her down before that. But like, check this out. That was 25 damage per tick, but that was not on a weak spot. See if I can land it on a weak spot. Unfortunately, I put the Wormstake Blast on something that's not a weak spot. This is not particularly weak in the legs. Let's see if I can put one round in her tail. That's 32 per tick. Although it's still not that much. I was getting like 50 per tick on the pull. Which again, just shows you how much the pull favors melee damage. There you go, another 33 per tick. Like, that's good damage right there. I'm just not sure if it pays off. I haven't done the proper testing on it, so I'm not sure if it actually pays off doing that instead of just like shell spamming. I know that the pokes don't pay off. I love the fact that you get like 80 damage off of the Wormstake Blast if you land that too. I just gotta start including it in my combos more, because I do feel like it's a valuable move to make. She picked it up mid-flight. Beautiful. She looked like a fucking paper plane. Oh, that's right. I wish that the quick... No, don't you... Don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare. We kill her. We kill her good. Oh, man. Maybe it would be worth getting numbers from a monster that takes the most damage from Wormstakes and a monster that takes the least, and then averaging them out. Yep. Time to make that Kinsect meme build, just sit back and shoot it. Dude, is there a Kinsect meme? You know that I've been wanting to do one of those since Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Not even joking. When I was playing it in Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate, and I never got, you know, really into the end game of it because of the situation that I can't play my 3DS for long. I need to play stuff on a big screen when I'm home. I can only play my 3DS if I'm traveling, otherwise I get bored of looking at the small screen. But when I was playing 4 Ultimate and I was playing Insectlave, I wanted to do the thing where there's like a special attack, I think, where you can like shoot your Kinsect and it can like penetrate the entirety of the monster. And I just wanted to make a build around that because I love pecking at the monster with the Kinsect. Pecks, pecks, pecks. Why is there a dislike? I don't know, Shin. There's people that don't like me, man. There's a lot of people that don't like me, man. It's okay, though. It's fine. I like everybody. I don't give a damn. I'll interact with anybody. But you guys can like the stream to counteract the dislike. Although I don't really see any dislikes. My thing might not be updating, though. Might be on my end. Khan's made one. Oh, all right. Probably Eric's. Eric's. Why would Eric's not like me? I like Eric's. Like, there's no... There really... I don't... At least not that I'm aware of. I don't think there's any animosity between content creators of Monster Hunter World. There's animosity between audiences for sure. I think that audiences definitely feel like if there's a content creator, they watch more. And sometimes they see another content creator get a little bit of success. They tend to get salty. They'll be like, man, fuck that guy. You know, but the creators themselves, I don't think there's any animosity overall, at least that I've been made aware of. Even in the whole Jinjinx and Tuna situation with, I think it was Ramirez, the streamer who made the tweet. Even there, I don't think there's any animosity between any of them. It's just Jinjinx and Tuna are very factual and they feel the need to like get right down to like, no, this is not what we support. And I understand. You know, if someone was saying, oh, someone's watching Rurikhan's builds and now they're telling everybody that if they don't play that way, they're wrong. Like, I would probably want to make a video about it too. Make sure that I, like, look, this is the perfect quest for this. Everyone's a critic. You know, I actually saw a really good reply earlier today, where someone, damn it, I don't forget what that person was, saying, but there was, he was making some criticism to one of my videos, and someone replied right below them and said, I bet you wear a critical jewel around your neck, don't you? I was just like, what the fuck? That's genius. I wish I thought of that. That's fucking genius. Oh, man. If you don't have stun resist on every build, you're playing the game wrong. It's okay, boys. We're not playing the game wrong. We have stun 3 resist. We're good. Let's go back to SNS. Actually, no. Let's bring out the great sword. I haven't shown you guys the new great sword. Where is it? Is it even in here? Oh yes, the great demon rod. I made the perfect outfit for it. Wouldn't you agree? Hello. I'm a caveman. I beat things up with my big stick. Yes, this is what I do. Let's go. What do you think about stun resist 2 versus 3? I think stun resist 2 is good if you want to get like Phoenix decos. It's good if you're using Phoenix decos because stun counts as a blight, which triggers coalescence, which is really good. But other than that, it's like it depends on the monster that you're fighting, right? So like if you ask me, man, I'm gonna go to Rajang. What's the big difference between stun level 2 and level 3? And I'll be like, well, it's the difference between a cart. But if you tell me like, I'm gonna go fight a Rathalos, is there really that big of a difference between stun 2 and 3? It's like, you can probably get away with it. But Rajang, it's like if you really want to make sure that you live, then stun 3 is gonna be different from stun 2. That's for sure. Mostly naked, actually. Yeah, buddy. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. What are you doing? What are you doing, buddy? Let me tenderize that ugly face. Oh, come on. No. No! Get out here. That's right, you get out here. Got him! Guys, tell him to stop ignoring me. Tell him to stop it. Now Ruri has to say goodbye to monetization because of too much nudity. That's exactly what's happening here. Oh no, I fucked up the charge. Oof. How could you do that? That trap screwed me over so bad. Ooh, tasty. Like when I get those crits, I want to hear the handler say, "Ooh, so tasty." Only old school Monster Hunter players will know. Toasty! Hey, partner. Oh, no! No! Dorogama! That's not right. Why would you put Dorogama in prison? You guys are evil. Poor Dorogama didn't do anything wrong. Okay, Dorogama, you're gonna have to behave now. Oof. No. Okay, Dorogama. See, that one's gonna cost you. No, 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 wrong monster. Come back, Dorogama. Dorogama! No, he left. I wanted to throw Dorogama against Vazia. Oh, that would have been so juicy. Boom! That's right. Boosh! I love it. Every time. It's beautiful every time. Why am I not getting flinched by earplugs? I don't have earplugs. I haven't gotten flinched by any of his roars. I can't get no satisfaction. Now that's a lot of damage. I like how the big club can cut tails, yet the hammers can't. Dude, I mean, life's not fair, man. I think there's one hammer that should be able to cut tails. Like, I don't even care if it's just that one, you know? I think that would be interesting. To just have that mechanics. Like, look, this hammer is a big-ass axe, and because of that, it can cut tails. And I also wouldn't mind it if suddenly they say, this sword is a big mace, therefore, it does KO damage, and you can't cut tails. I actually think that would make the game more interesting. Again, remember, this game doesn't have to be balanced around PvP, so it doesn't matter if a certain weapon fulfills a certain role in a really powerful... Although, they'd have to adjust the KO damage to be competitive with a hammer, though, right? They can't just make the greatsword deal greatsword damage, and at the same time deal that damage as KO. That would be wrong. Baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. There was something, and I just can't live without you. Oh wait, there's an Azure Rathalos. Da-na-na-na. Bam! I think I might need more handicraft in this build, but I think I have like 3 handicraft, and I'm still getting stuck on blue. Problem is the low crit. Dude, it's gonna go through. It's gonna fucking go through, Rathalos, I'm telling you. I'll spam it. Alright, can I get some ammo? Thank you. Oh, okay. Ooh! Ooh! It feels good every time. Every time, guys. Where do you think you're going, buddy? Okay, this Rathalos needs to learn. He needs to learn that this shit is not okay. Okay, Rathalos, that's it. That's fucking it, buddy. You asked for this, remember. You fucking bitch. Alright. Yeah, he was asking for it, that guy. Is that oversized mud skipper seriously bigger than this Rathalos? Well, I mean, this Rathalos could have been small. I don't know. Ruri, does this build have focus? Maybe. Of course it does. It's a great sword build. Yeah, this skill. I thought you just killed Wrath. No. That Wrath had it coming, though. I was gonna beat the shit out of him. I was getting ready to give him the club. I was getting ready to go clubbing. What? What's your thoughts on Focus 2 versus Focus 3? People are saying that Focus 2 is better now. For a greatsword, right? I don't know, dude. I always like going all the way. I like going all the way. I'm not a man to hold back. This is why I have 2 children, okay? Yeah. All the way. Always. I'm very focused. Why the booty shorts? Well, because, you know, my character's like a caveman. I don't know about 2 focus versus 3 focus. I just like charging the sword as fast as I possibly can. So I go for 3. Captain Caveman. See, you're getting the picture. Damn, you definitely didn't put on the mantle. I'd like to see you solo some hunts with greatsword, Rui. Alright. Alright. I'm not that good with greatsword. Ooh, what's this? Oh no. What could I possibly have to capture here that I didn't? Seething Basil Goose. No, I did. I did capture a Seething Basil Goose. Oh, I think the final quest is a level 5 quest. Not sure though. Okay, I'll do a solo one. to show you guys that I'm not that good at Greatsword. Like, Greatsword is one of those things that I usually pull out mostly in multiplayer settings, because I'm just not that good to play solo Greatsword. Rurikhan, what do you think of exhaust ammo in Iceborne? I don't play bowguns, so I don't really have a strong opinion on that. Ask again, for some new players, can you explain the bloated numbers and true values? Okay, so it's such a complex thing, I almost don't feel like I'm qualified to talk about it. But basically, the numbers that you see on the weapons themselves, they're bloated. So like you see right there how it says that this weapon has 1488 attack. There's a multiplier for it. I don't know what the multipliers are, but basically they do these bloated numbers for reasons. I honestly don't even know what the reason is. I think it's supposed to be because, hey, this one does a lot of damage, but hits slower. Instead of having true values, because true values are supposedly a lot closer together. But then they do these different modifiers for the different weapons because maybe it makes it easier for people to understand. This is a burst weapon. This is a DPS weapon. So all of the values that you actually see in Monster Hunter World are bloated. I don't know what's the true value of this because I don't know what the modifier is for swords, but just know that these numbers aren't right. Same thing with this, these long swords. All of the weapons, all of them are bloated, which I really wish they would give us true damage values. They're much better for like doing calculations and stuff, but whatever. It is what it is. It's for new players. I think new players would benefit more from actually seeing the real numbers. There are 2 quests that come and go. Atio and Kushala and Elders. 310 for all Rajang. You have to complete all the optionals. Yeah. Motion values seem way more important. That's because they are. Motion values are more important. The bloat doesn't really matter. Yeah. But yeah, those are bloated values. So like these numbers that you're seeing on these weapons is like the only thing that really matters is, do I want something with more raw? That's the only thing you can really take out of these numbers. I mean, to give you guys an idea, even the numbers on elemental damage are bloated. So for instance, that one I actually know what the, at least last time I checked, I knew the combination. So not the combination, the values, but basically you just divide it by 10. So for instance, let me see here. This sword and shield, right? You know what it says right there? Thunder, 590. Divide that by 10, and that's the actual elemental damage. The actual elemental damage of this weapon is 59. Why they do it like this? Fuck me if I know, man. I don't know. I'd rather have true values, personally. Rory, what do you think of my greatsword build? Take a look. Wait, why can't I see... Attack boost level 7, critical eye level 7, handicraft level 5, health boost, critical boost, weakness exploit, quick sheets, speed eating, recovery up. There's no focus on there. There's no focus on there. Other than that, I mean, what is there to say? Seems like a very solid build. Seems like you'll do a fuck ton of damage, way more than I do because I don't have attack boost 7. But I do have Agitator, don't I? I think I have Agitator level 5. So I'll eventually have more affinity than you. Yeah, I'll have more affinity than you when they're enraged. And I still have close to the same attack that you do when they're enraged. And I also fit in stun resistance and full health boost. And focus. So I like my build better, but your build sounds fine. Thing is, you will deal more damage than I do when the monsters are not enraged. But in the current meta, monsters spend most of the time enraged anyway. Store Blah, what keeps you playing Monster Hunter? I mean, I just like experimenting with different weapons. Playing the different weapons, experiencing the different playstyles. Making builds is something that I've always liked in games. Like, before I got into Dark Souls, my favorite game of all times was Diablo 2. And one of the big reasons why I liked Diablo 2 so much is because I would do builds around the different characters that you had in Diablo, right? So I would do a necromancer, and you could build a necromancer in various ways. Like you could have a minion master necromancer. I mean, this was closer to the end of Diablo because earlier on, minion masters weren't really viable unless you were talking about the revive. But basically, I would do like a minion mancer necromancer, and then I would do like a bone spirit necromancer, and then I would do like a bone spear necromancer, because I just like experiencing the different play styles. And Monster Hunter really scratches that itch, because unlike these other games like Souls and Diablo, you don't actually have to start over from scratch to experience a different play style. You just do a new build. That's why a lot of the videos that I do about this game are build videos, because I love trying out different playstyles, trying out different weapons, experimenting everything, figuring out the stuff that I like and the stuff that I don't like. But in a very quick and succinct manner, that is what keeps me playing Monster Hunter World. I love making builds and experiencing different playstyles. And when it comes to a game where you can just like have fun, and it doesn't matter if you have like 30 minutes or 10 hours, Monster Hunter World definitely delivers on that front as well, because like even if you don't have a lot of time, right, you can still put in one hunt. You know, you do one hunt and then you're good, because the game is very well divided into it's very well segmented in the way that you can play it. So like, you can just play one hunt, or usually like I do, and you can just play 10, 20, however many you want. So there's a lot of things that I personally like about it. And naturally, I mean, the monsters are amazing. The action is amazing. It's really good. Like, I'm still gonna go back, for instance, to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Eventually, I'm at G rank there, but naturally I stopped because this game came out. But I'm eventually gonna go back and finish that stuff, because I never finished that one. Donk. Oh no! Dodogama, what are you doing? Dodogama, no, you need to get out of the way. My Gastodon is like panicking. Wait, why can't I drink the cool drink? I'm trying to drink a cool drink for a good long while. Look at the spelling on the title. Theorycrafting. Oh my god. Oh no, I didn't even notice that. I'm gonna fix that right now. Stop the ride. Why don't you guys like roid crafting? Oh no, now I can't see chat. Good job. Good job, you guys. You've made me lose track of where things were. Okay, we're back. Anyway, let's get up there. Now you guys get to see how much I actually suck with greatsword, though, because I'm not a very good greatsword player. Roid crafting. That's what it's all about, boys. Roid crafting. Cold-blooded. I actually wasn't planning on getting mount on the first hit. That big ass chin of yours, motherfucker. Fuck you, Jay Leno. Why you do this? Why you scream like this? Still not enraged. Which means I could... Is there any ammo around here? Yep, sweet stone. I don't think he's gonna hit it. It's too far away, but... Oh, he did! Lovely. Why are you like this? I'm gonna have to bash you in the head again. You hungry? Eat this. And now, Suicide Mantle engaged. Come to the yellow boy, Rurikhan. Come on. Atta boy. Aw, you ignored my yellow boy. That's not right. You can't do that. How about my blasty boy? You gonna ignore my blasty boy too? Blasty boy, gon' give it to you. I got another blasty boy. Heyo. Blasty boy gon' give it. Bam! Now that I have a better grasp on this sword, though, I kind of want... Oh, why did I put my hand there? Oh, we got 2 more blasty boys. Why don't you roll on over here? But as I was saying, now that I have a better understanding on the greatsword, I want to do like a crit draw build proper eventually. Landed on my ass. Uh-oh. No, 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 no. Whee! I love the sliding attack, but it takes such a big wind-up. Yeah. Whee! Let's do it again, boys. One more. Whee! His attacks hit harder. No, not the roar. There's exploding things nearby. Did I literally use all the totes? Yeah. I love how they explode like in sequence. God, the Greatsword Slider is one of my favorite looking attacks in the game. It's pretty good. Doesn't make a lot of sense with a mace, I feel like. I would rather have an actual sword. Like, I actually like the model of the Nergigante one better, too. Like, this one's cool, but I'm all about that Nergigante action, dude. Nergigante is the best looking greatsword in the game. Don't fucking at me. Don't even try. Alright, son? Bam, 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 bam. Damn it. Oh, he's not enraged anymore. It's free real estate. Can I not be on fire? Thank you. Rurikhan. That's what I'm talking about. Good boy. And now you roar. And now I slap you. Now I slap you again. And that might have been too much, but let's try. Oh, it was just right. He didn't like that. Ow! He is very upset. What did you guys do to upset him? So long. Have a great time. You about done? No? After all that, and you come back and I break your shit. Oh, God. If I had delayed that better, I might have gotten a hit on the chin before it slammed down. Ow! That's gotta hurt. No! I want to get this. Jesus, that was bad. That was my whole damn mantle. Whoa! I need some proper ammo to counter that. Is there one of those beetles here? No. You sound tired. Let me help. See, if we would just cut this off, then you would feel a lot lighter when you start rolling around. You tripped all over yourself. Look at that. Did I chopped off the tail. I didn't mean to do that. Wait, who are you fighting? Doggo. Fuck you, Doggo. Nobody invited you. Now, why would you go and do that? You bad Doggo. Nobody invited you. Not gonna lie, I'm actually aiming for the Doggo as well. I hate Ebony Odogaron, it's so annoying. His little debuff. Like, he thinks he's so important. Got him! Don't attack that one, you son of a bitch. You had to wake him up, didn't you? You're just such an asshole. I'm gonna chop your tail because of that. I'm gonna chop your tail because of that. I think that's reasonable, right, chat? He interfered with our fight. He gets a tail chop. I mean, it's the least I can do. I'm gonna hook you up with that tail chop, Home Slice. I'm gonna hook you up real good. I hate him. Is he enraged already? Yeah, he is. Okay. Can I get like crystal burst or something? Anything down here? Can I get literally anything? Oh, sweet. Give me that. I better have picked that up. Okay, it's one shot. Alrighty. Really? You're gonna do me like that, Rurikhan? After getting beat up by that damn dog? You're gonna do me like this? Can't stand him. He's gonna have to go. I'm not gonna let go until that tail comes off. It's just gonna happen. Okay, the roars are very unnecessary. Seriously, they're both leaving? Seriously? No. No. See, because that dog, he's got a bad habit of coming into my quests all the friggin' time. All the friggin' time. Just shows up uninvited, thinks he owns the place, okay? So listen, here's what's going to happen now. That tail, it's coming off. It's so that he learns. That is the punishment that me and Hengist used to apply in the days of old when Basil Goose came after us in the mighty Monster Hunters. And that is the punishment that I will enact today on this friggin' doggo. He's gonna get it. I don't give a damn. We're gonna slow this quest down as long as it takes. He's gonna get it. Now come over here, doggy. Who's a good little doggy? It's a good little doggy. We're talking about animal gender while the streamer is beating the shit out of a dog with a goddamn club. Sounds reasonable. Now let me get these stones. Eat that wall right now. Oh, what did I tell you? I told you that thing was coming off. You've had enough? You want to leave now or you want some more? You guys think you want some more? I think he wants some more. I think he hasn't learned yet. Now listen, you're going to be a good little doggy, okay? Come back here. Yeah, that's it. You're going to be a good little doggy. You're going to learn. You're going to fucking learn some manners. You're not going to shit on the rug anymore, are you? No, I don't think you are. Guys, I don't think he's going to shit on the rug anymore. I don't give a damn. What's wrong? You're not feeling well? Let me help you. Listen. Go against that wall. Goddamn dog, think you're so damn smart? Huh? Yeah, you roar your ass off. Even the music stopped. Ah! What's wrong, buddy? Now look, I need that head tenderized, okay? So just sit still. This will only hurt a little bit. Ah, you lucky bastard. You hit me with that one, huh? Alright. Crack! You hear that? That's the sound of your spinal column going to shit! God damn it, Palico. Screwed me on that one. He still hasn't learned. But he's gonna. Now you're picking on the Dorogama? Dorogama, don't you get me started either, huh? Come back here. Come back here. You guys think he's had enough? And by the way, I ain't got time to bleed. Ain't nobody got time to bleed. I hate those roars. Dude, if he had bled me again, that was gonna piss me off. There we go. That's what you get. That's what you get. Don't you ever come into my quests again and take a dump in the carpet. You understand? I hope I don't have to explain myself again, doggo. I hope that's the last time I have to do this. I take no pleasure in beating the crap out of you. Well, maybe a little bit, but... where is he? Is he sleeping? Has he been sleeping all this time? Let's have a word with him. $930 damage each draw attack? That's pretty good. Assuming you got a Velky 4-piece in there. Can't teach an old dog new tricks. But he's not an old dog, though. He's new. That was out of line, Ruri. He didn't mean to attack you, but he did. And it's not the first time. Like, you need to understand. Sometimes I just need to unload my frustrations a little bit. This guy has been interrupting a lot of my quests recently. This is not a one-time occurrence. He comes on. He thinks he's all smart. Then he takes a dump in the carpet. And I'm done with that life, all right? If he wants to take dumps in the carpet, he can do so at his own shed. I don't give a damn. Okay? Perfect. How angry must you be inside to murder this doggo for showing up? Not too angry. I just take pleasure in my work. I'm a monster hunter. I take a great deal of pleasure in hunting monsters. Although we did extend the quest duration by quite a bit by going after him, but... You know, it is what it is. You gotta take some pleasure in your work. That had to hurt. That just had to hurt. All right. This guy's getting a little bit too rowdy, too. Do it. Do it one more time. Oh, was that? It didn't go? You know, when you get to a certain age, sometimes you start having performance issues. There you go. Now he's dead. I actually don't think I did that bad with the greatsword. Solo, considering that I'm not particularly good at it. See, the thing about the greatsword is that once I start going, I have a hard time putting it away. That's the problem that I have with crit draw greatsword build. Like, I want to try it out better. Because last time I had no idea how to play greatsword, and I'm just like, I'm just going to do it. Crit draw greatsword build. But the thing for me is, like, once I draw this sword, once I get going with the combo, I don't want to stop. I don't want to, like, no, stop everything. Sheath it. Now do another draw attack. And I'm just like, no, I want to keep going until I get to the true charge slash. Shock, Rurikhan, what happened to TGN? Why did anyone leave? I don't know what happened to TGN. I haven't worked for TGN. I'm still partnered with TGN, but I haven't actually worked for TGN for quite some time. But at my time, it was just like they were just downsizing. You know? They just wanted to have more people local, less people remote, but I don't have any complaints. Like, I enjoyed my time with TGN when I was actually working there. I enjoyed my time with Squadron greatly. I still have I'm not sure if you guys can tell, still have the Squadron bands, the wristbands, because I enjoyed my time with Squadron so much that I never take them off. I love everyone that was a part of the Squadron project, so I don't know if anything happened. I just think that, you know, projects come and projects go and people move on and do their own thing. Alrighty, I think I can play with the hammer a little bit. By the way, guys, yesterday I fought Shara Ishvalda. And the best way to actually fight her, for me, isn't even the insect glaive anymore. I beat that bitch up so bad with a hammer, dude. So bad. Like, I split her face open on the second time I knocked her down. Split her face open on the second knockdown. It was disgusting. Disgusting. I also really like this hammer build. Unfortunately, I feel like it doesn't deal as much damage as my other hammer build, but it's got so many nice things, you know? So let me see here. We completed tier 2. Oh wow, that's a lot of stuff. Looks like it's all arena though, so it should be fairly fast. Let's go. Can you do a video of Shara of what, beating her up with a hammer? Did you get the scalp drop? Yeah, on the second knockdown. I knocked her down twice using the traps around the scenario. And on the second knockdown, I broke her shit. But I took Part Breaker. Like, you see this set that I got right now? It's got Agitator level 5, right? And the Agitator is coming from the Charm. So I just replaced this Challenger Charm with a Part Breaker Charm. Went in there, cracked her skull wide open. Clean. It was clean. Okay? It's beautiful. You gonna make a video on the hammer set? I have to. I have to make... Dude, I have so many sets, you guys would be surprised. The thing is, making one individual video for each set is gonna be... Oh, why did I even eat for this? What an idiot. I just wasted a voucher on this. I have to make, like... I have to do another voting thing, because I have a new Lance set. I have a new SNS set. I have... I lost my White Mage set, by the way. I gotta craft that one again. Just reminded me of some. So I got hammer set, lance set, greatsword set that I haven't posted yet either. Sword and shield set. I need to update all of my gun lance sets. So I got a lot of sets to post. So I gotta get working on that. Rurikhan, when we get White Mage build? When I create it again. I lost it. Super Saiyan hammer is still better than the club. Just saying. Oh my god, dude. Listen, let me just get on this right here. I'm going to go ahead, sir, and I'm going to write you your dad certificate. Dad certificate. Here you go. Here's your dad certificate right there. I just wrote it on a napkin, but there's your dad certificate for that dad joke. Oh man. Accidentally sold it? No, my White Mage build, I overrid it with something. I don't know what it was. I don't know how I did it. Oh my god, it's another one of these? Outer Worlds is 10 days away. Will you be playing it? I mean, I don't know. If I do play it, it's probably going to be a Twitch thing because... I mean, let's be honest here. Does anybody here in this chat actually want to see me play Outer Worlds? Because, like, people said the same about Code Vein and then nobody showed up. Because I would love to play it, but people would have to show up for that to happen. And I think Outer Worlds is very much outside my wheelhouse. Ow! That's a lot of damage. No, it's not multiplayer. It's single player. Unless they announced multiplayer recently, but I don't think so. Sit the fuck down, Uragan. Uragan? More like you're a gone. Ew. Oh man, if I had the rock steady, I would have gone right through. Okay, let's give him the cheese. What the hell? Oh, there was a ball behind me. All right. Got him. Badoosh. I really wish I would have grabbed there. That was gonna be hilarious. Let him come. Oh, there's another trap over here. All right. He's KO'd in the trap. Okay, boys, and it's time for the ultimate abuse. Come closer. Bokonek, thank you very much for kindling the bonfire. Tip of the hat to you, sir. Really, really appreciate the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream, dude. Glad you're enjoying it, dude. Every intention of continuing for as long as people will have me. Alright, Rurikhan. I mean, it wasn't really timing Odin Ving. You can just hold it forever. I think it was Wada that told me and Kegrin the other day, because we were messing around with this. He was like, dude, you can just hold this thing forever. I'm just holding it. Rurikhan Ruby. I would have preferred a mantle, but I also need a seething basil mantle. Is Namiel best water glaive? Yeah, that's a Kegrin question right there. And once again, guys, do remember, if you are enjoying the live stream, always remember that it really helps me out if you hit the like button. I really, really appreciate it. So thank you very much for doing that. Sorry, I got a little bit lost. I was checking something here. Bum, 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 bum. Danielle Kunch, thank you very much for the souls. Tip of the hat to you, sir. Appreciate the support. It's been super fun to play a couple of quests with you. Dude, I'm glad you enjoy it. It's always fun playing with the Ironbreakers. I know that I enjoy it all the time. Rurikhan, will it be cool if you would grow... It will be cool if you grow your beard and hair just like your character. Really, dude? Really, dude? That's what you have to say? That's what you're gonna say? You're gonna fucking do me like that, dude? That's what you're gonna say, dude? Dude, it'd be so great if you could grow your hair, Rurikhan. Stop being so bald. Do you see the size of my forehead, dude? I've gotten to that age that I got more forehead than hair. Look at this, like, just look at this, okay? You got about this much of forehead, dude. This much. That's a lot of fucking forehead. I'm laughing, but I'm actually crying inside. Why are you so evil? I'm joking. I have grown my beard much bigger. I actually had a longer hair when I went to BlizzCon as well. I don't know if I have any pictures of that. When I went to BlizzCon with the squadron, because I had a different phone back then. Let me just check to see if I have anything here. Like, these would be some really old-ass pictures if I were to have them. But I used to have, like, a ponytail in those days. I actually did have a ponytail. Big-ass ponytail. But, I mean, finding any kind of photos in my phone, like, good luck. It's just a giant mess. Like, this would have been, like... When did I go to BlizzCon with Squadron? Would have been a long... I'm still in 2018 for crying out loud. 2007, 2016 maybe? Maybe 2016? 2015? Must have been 16. I don't think I have any pictures here. Yeah, these were all on my old phone, so I don't have them. It was bad. But yeah, I actually had like a ponytail and a much longer beard. But you know, my hair is never gonna grow like that ever again. We're the tree-hugging, nature-loving elf hippie. Hey! I leave the tree-hugging for Hengist, alright? Hengist does the tree-hugging. I don't deal with that shit. Alright, we're gonna do Rathalos. And I'm thinking... I think I'm gonna do White Shelling. Or what? Something that I haven't done in a while. Haven't done Charge Blade in a while. Let's try my Agitator Charge Blade. Yeah, let's try the Agitator Charge Blade. Why not? Guys, I'm a Power Ranger. I'm a Power Ranger. Capcom needs to give us a quest. I think now that they need to start putting in quests that let you unlock music to your room, kind of like we unlocked the different decorations and stuff, right? You know where he's gonna rock that Kolf to Roth figure in his room? Hell no, dude. I'm rock that seething basil. That seething basil all day, every day. No, there was another model that I really liked as well. I forget what model it was. It wasn't seething. It was something from the volcanic region. I don't think it was the monkey either. They're probably gonna make the monkey really hard to get. Maybe you'll have to buy the monkey. You will get music from the microtransactions. Well, that much I know. But like, I want to also get music from the game. You know? I want them to actually give me music in the game. Like, give me some quests. A couple of them. Because just like layered armor, right? They sold you layered armor, but they also gave you a bunch of it for free. So, I don't think that's outside the realm of possibility. Man, I haven't played Charge Blade in forever. I'm gonna suck so hard. Give me the Wiggler King theme song. I didn't... That's a thing? I like the last tune that's in the free music. I like that one a lot. Okay, listen, Rathalos, I've had just about enough of your lollygagging. Get your ass down here. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? That's gotta hurt. Yeet! I thought he had actually fallen on the trap. Surprised I didn't fuck that up. Charge Blade is still fun. Charge Blade is still a lot of fun. Am I right there, team? This is not the best set for Charge Blade, by the way. This is just an experiment that I did with Agitator level whatever. But as you guys can see, the file damage didn't increase that much. Hey, keep that stuff to yourselves, huh? We're use hammer. I just used hammer earlier. I just used hammer earlier as opposed to I just used hammer earlier. But there's another weapon that I wanted to play. What weapon was it? I want to try out something else. No, it wasn't Hunting Horn. It was another build that I've worked on recently. When will there be an Elder Dragon that mainly uses paralysis? I don't know, man. You're asking the wrong guy. Oh, look at him. He's eating a Wiggler. He's eating Dark Hero right there. He's eating you, Dark Hero. Look at that. Like, nom. The tasty Wigglers. Yeah, I did forget the tail, but I don't need the materials. I'm just doing the optionals, so it's whatever. That's what it was, Clokami. I was gonna use longsword for you guys. I'm gonna use longsword, and no, I don't use longsword at all. But I do have a longsword build. It's time to channel my Weave Khan. What's your favorite gesture in Monster Hunter? I don't think I've ever seen all of them. It's not a longsword stream, it's a longsword hunt. Okay, I'll give you guys a longsword. Because I'm feeling nice, so that you guys can make fun of me, mainly. Did I delete it? I might have deleted it. If I deleted it, it's gone forever. God damn it, I didn't. It's there. Oh wow, it even has some coalescence in there as well. What did I add on my SNS though? Things that's like critical boost, critical agitator, Stun resist. Oh, okay, I got stun resistance and I guess I don't have it on. Oh, I also have it on here. Ah, I don't have the aerial thing. I'm just surprised, like... Ah, it's the handicraft. That's the problem. I don't need handicraft on this long. I was just wondering, like, why wouldn't I put the same stuff on my sword and shield? Let me see if we can get a good matchup for me to play around with the longsword. The longsword. Oh, Barioth, sure. Narga, Glavenus, Braki, Tigrex. Okay, guys. I'll solo one of these with a longsword. You get to pick which one. I will solo one of these with a longsword. You get to pick which one. Barioth, Narga, Glavi, Braki, or Tigrex. I have one vote for Braki, Tigrex, Barioth. Wow! Right now, Braki is winning, I would say. Braki, Barioth, Braki. A couple of Tigrexes in there. Braki. Nah, Braki is winning. All right. Braki it is. We're going to go solo on this so that I can showcase the full power of my weeb skills. You guys have no idea how powerful I am with the long sword. Look at Kegrin is always trying to sabotage. Always, always, always. He never ceases trying to sabotage. See, people are nice, Kegrin. They don't want to see me suffer. I think you answered this yesterday, but what's the best SNS? There's no such thing as a best SNS. There's different types of SNSs, right? So, but I can show you and I can tell you my opinion on SNSs. So, the best overall sword and shield, in my opinion, is this one. This one's the best overall, right? Why is it the best overall? Because it suits the most playstyles. It's got good stats all around. It's got Elder Seal in case you're fighting Elder Dragons. If you want just like a best overall sword and shield, this is the one I'd go for. Ruinous Eradication, the Ruiner Gigante sword and shield. Really, really good. If you want the best one for raw damage, the raw doggy, the one that you want to go for isn't even here. Where is it? It might be in my recent use. Yeah, it's this one. The Band Rajang Club. The best one for just sheer raw. Okay, it's not Elementalist. It does have a little bit of Thunder in there, but it's the best damage in terms of raw. The thing is, in order to use this one, you have to work around it. The sharpness is not as good. The affinity is not as good because you're seeing -5. This actually has -15. So you got to augment around it. You got to work around it. So it's not quite as flexible as the Nergigante Sword and Shield. So this one's the best for raw, but you have to work around the different downsides of it. And then, if you're going for elemental playstyle, the Kirin is the best one for Thunder, in my opinion. Some people will disagree and they will point out a different one. I think the Kirin is the best one for Thunder. The Dragon Seal Alt Sword 2 is the best one for Dragon. But there is a downside. You probably want to get a Mind's Eye because, you know, you're looking at Bound City with that blue sharpness. For Blast, Lumu is one of the best ones if you are willing to put in Release. If not, you got the Booming Barrage from Braki, also very good for Blast. What else we got? For Fire, I personally go with this one. Some people might make a case for a different one, but this one just looks too fucking good, so I just go with Silver Los. Legendary Bang is not particularly good. I mean, depending on what you want to do. It's a good Elementalist one if you want to get it, but Laguna Blossom is the best one for water. And then the Nephilim Glacia is the best one for ice. And then naturally, the upgraded version of the Rose Highness is the best one for poison. Those are my picks of sword and shields. But again, it all depends on what you want. If you want just an overall one, you probably want to go for this one. If you want the big raw daddy and you're willing to work around that sharpness and affinity, then you want the other one. Dun, 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 dun. Sure it's not acidic glavinus Rurikhan. What, for raw damage? I don't like acidic glavinus as weapons. I don't like them. And again, this is all opinion based. In my opinion, that one's better, but, you know, for real math, Jinjinx and Tuna. That's all I can always say. These are the best ones in my opinion from my play experience. Can you show us your longsword build? I mean, it's kind of hard now, but I can't show you the gems, but I can show you the build, sure. That's another build that I've made that I haven't shown yet. But there you go. Please, Brocky. Don't let us down. Really? You're cheering, you're actually cheering for Brocky. Thank you. Wow, I didn't refill my items. Good job. Go! Okay, I have to play it a little bit safer. No! Oh my god, he hasn't missed a single fucking hit. Stop, Brocky! Did I mention how amazing I am at longsword? I'm the best longsword main in the goddamn game right now. Brocky didn't miss a single fucking punch, dude. He did not miss a single punch. What the fuck was that? Brocky, why are you like this? Just why, Brocky? I came in here to visit you with this weapon, and you do me like this. Okay. Yeah, Brocky just really wanted... He was like, look, dude, I know you forgot to refill your items, so why don't you go back to camp and refill them, and then we can go again. That was Brocky's intention all day. I don't think he wanted to dick me over. I think he was just trying to be a nice... Whoa! Okay, dude, stop! Come downstairs. It's too tight up there. I don't like it. No! You mad? He's real mad. And the ammo landed upstairs because, of course. Damn. Oh, you're not gonna do that to me, are you? Come on. Ah, good Palico. Good Palico. That's my boy. That's my boy. It's my boy right there. Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna love these nuts. Goddamn blast. Oh my god, dude, I can't do it. I can't play longsword against this guy. It's just straight up not gonna happen. Oh, good job, Palico! I wish I could capitalize on it. What? What? No, but no, you can't do that. That's illegal. I don't have the timings. Ugh. This isn't working out, guys. I don't like what's happening here. Wait, he's not enraged. Really? Really? That's not fair. I need stones. No, wait, I can get ammo out of him with using the longsword. Oh, this is thorn, though. I can't play this weapon. Can't do it. Shit. Come on! This quick sheathing influences how fast you put the sword away? Because that's twice that I'm caught in that animation and I can't counter. I think you're just supposed to do those with circle. Wow, he fell asleep twice. That's like an insult. Wait, is he in range? I think he's in range. I'm gonna try it, fuck it. Works, works, doesn't, doesn't. Oh no, wait, I got something better even. Oh, that worked. Wow, I just completely wasted my gauge. Like, a good player with this build would get this quest done in, like, sub 30 seconds. Easy. Wouldn't even be a thing. I killed him with the slinger bombs. Oh, man. Nope, never playing that weapon again. Jesus. I'm not a longsword guy, you guys. Rurikhan, your favorite console release and mute trailer. What are you talking about? See you later, Kegrin. Yeah, I can play Lance next. Yeah, it is all about the placement. Not just the placement, but also, like, knowing each of the animations for the longsword, like when you should go for the counter slash, when you should go for the Yai counter, and I don't know it. What's your favorite monster theme? My favorite I mean, if you mean theme as in music, my favorite music is not a specific monster music. It's the Guiding Lands combat theme. That's the one I like the most right now. Could you try out Switch Axe after Lancer? I've been thinking about going back to that. I don't actually have a single Switch Axe crafted, so unfortunately, no. I don't have a single Switch Axe. I haven't played Switch Axe in so long. So long. Are you really playing longsword if you don't cart? That's what the weapon's all about. What about bow? I also don't have a bow. There's a lot of weapons that I haven't made yet because the augmentation system in this game is much harder than it was back in World. So the materials that you need to grind to properly augment a weapon, it's a lot more. So I really only craft weapons that I really want to play, and weapons that people really want me to play when everybody wanted to see me play longsword, and there you go. That's the terrible result that you get. But usually I only go for weapons that I really, really play. Anyway, you guys wanted to see Lance? I do have a new Lance build that I've been working on. I was using the Rajang, but I don't like Rajang for Lance. I didn't like it, so I ended up going back to this. I probably should craft a couple of more lances so that I have different elements, but for now, this is the one that I'll use. It honestly wasn't that bad, though. Trust me, Destiny's Triumph, that was fucking atrocious, dude. That was atrocious. It wasn't bad. It was horrible. Well, let's just go by order now. Let's go kill Barioth. I mean, I'm taking an Ice Lance for Barioth, but whatever. I do like this Lance build though. Just gonna have a meat platter. Bam. Don't even care. When I use Garuga like Peku uses, I haven't seen what the Garuga Lance is about. Is that what Peku uses? That probably means it's bound to be one of the best ones. Does it have like a ton of... I bet it's got a ton of affinity, right? I haven't even seen it, to be honest, but I'm curious if that is what Peku uses. It means it's got to be real good, right? Let me see. Incessant Wolf. 621, 25% affinity and poison. Yep. That is really cool. Can I compare that to mine? Okay, I'm using the Knightly Ectus. The thing is, mine has purple sharpness. It's got the same raw. It's got ice damage. But, yeah, I can see why you would use that. That's probably a better matchup for most things. But I just really like the way this one looks. Not that that one looks bad. I think that one might also look good. Let me see. Oh, yeah, that looks cool, but it's not really my style. It's got a Jan Garuga beak on the shield. That's a shield that's never gonna break, am I right? That's never gonna break. That goddamn thing's harder than God knows what. And if the outside part is made from his wings, you're golden. That shit ain't never breaking. You ain't never getting through that. I mean, just look at what this one looks like, though, you know? And it's like, this weapon is viable. It's good, in my opinion, so I use this one. Really hope Capcom releases a demo version for PC. I don't have friends to play this on PC. Sorry to hear that, dude. This game is a lot more fun with friends, for sure. For sure. And the Rathalos Lance, how viable is it? I probably would pick up the Rathalos... Actually, to fight this fight we're doing right now, the Rathalos Lance would probably be a better pick. I do like the Rathalos Lance, and it's probably going to be viable. The way that I'm going to go about Lances is I'm probably going to pick something with average element and high raw. High raw and average element. I'm not going to go high element, as I initially thought, because I've noticed that it doesn't seem to make as much of a difference as I initially predicted. But I could be wrong. I haven't done a lot of testing on the Lance. So take whatever I say about Lance with a big grain of salt. As a matter of fact, not even a grain. A whole bag. And our damage is going to suck against this guy because he's ice. God damn. You tenderize those goddamn wings. I was kind of blocking. I'm completely out of stamina. I was like, why is my character not moving? Oh. We are fully out of stamina. Should have actually dodged with the shield there. Ah! They triggered my block. Yeah, guys, I'm still not very good with the lance, but I do like using it. I think the lance is a really fun weapon. It's an incredibly underrated weapon, as far as I'm concerned. Come to think of it, Ruri, have you ever tried to use Offensive Guard for Charge Blade and test it for impact file damage? It works. It increases the damage on impact files, if that's what you're wondering. I have done it, but it was a really gimmicky build. I got my impact files to hit for 155. It had everything. It had max attack up, max attack up, Agitator, peak performance, and the guard thing. It had everything I could slot in there, and so I did do that, and I did use it on a Great Jagras when it was enraged, and the result was 155 files. Those consistent damage numbers be making me go crazy. I might have to make a Lance. And keep in mind, this was a really bad matchup for this Lance because this monster is probably really strong against ice. And this is an ice Lance because I just don't have any other Lance upgraded right now. Ideally, if I was actively working on improving my Lances, I would actually have like a Rathalos Lance or something like that with fire damage. And I can guarantee you the numbers would be a lot better. So like, yeah, if that's what you guys, if that's what you're looking for, you can, it's a lot of fun. Lance got the meme initial D moveset, one of the best things in the game. Meme initial D? I don't even, what? Any good builds for early master rank, learning to use Charge Blade, so I started a new game. Early master rank. You're definitely not looking at Artillery 5. What did I use in early master rank? I think early master rank I actually used Narga. Pretty sure I used Narga. Let me just have a quick look here for early master rank Charge Blade. In terms of which Charge Blade, I would go for Rathians because it upgrades into the best Charge Blade in the game. It's just a solid weapon all around. Let me see. Oh, Bone is good. Bone's actually pretty good. Overall, for a starter. You got Aloy, Vespoid. I don't think Aloy is... Yeah, Aloy is kind of... whatever. Ornithor, Kestodon. What's the first? Jagras is actually... No, but this is more for Gun Lance and Charge Blade. It's got the Evade Extender stuff, which is cool. TT, Gyros, Dorogama. Dorogama has some of the best stuff early on. Like, you can get 2 artillery and capacity boost right here. He doesn't have any set bonuses, so probably, like, you get the artillery and the capacity boost out of these 2 pieces. And Dorogama is available, like, really early on, if I remember correctly. What's... Not Jura. Bayo. It's not very good. I don't like Bayo at all. Kadachi, Viper Kadachi. Yeah, you're looking at going for... You're looking at just crafting a set that you think you're gonna like this early in the game. Because I'm not really seeing anything special. Like, I just crafted Bombaru and then went with it. But, like, eventually you're going to want to get your... Not Fulgur, but regular Anja is good. Like, regular Anja's got artillery as well, which is good. Special ammo boost. Wow, it's actually pretty tough. Oh, yeah! That's what I did for my Gun Lance. Yeah, dude, I went with... Although you could go with something different, but... I actually went for the poison attack on this set. So, like, we already got a belt. I would probably go... The Evade Extender is nice, but we got health boost and poison attack right here, and we can wrap up the poison attack almost with this. And then we just need, like, a good chest piece. Good chest piece that has slots early on. Stamina Thief is actually not bad. I think I might actually run this early on. And then just slot in for an artillery deco. If I knew what I know now. Because, like, look at this. You'd get poison attack, health boost, critical boost. I'm not sure if you get the critical boost. That might be from my set. Yeah, that's from my set. So you'd get poison attack, health boost, stamina thief, artillery, capacity boost. Handicraft is also from my set. Like, you'd get this set of skills with poison duration up, which synergizes really well with the Rathian Charge Blade. So this is not bad. That's what I would go for. Rurikhan, do you have an insect glaive build? I have one, but it's not good. It's not good, so I won't show it. What did I want to go for next? I think we'll do some more SNS. Bam, 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 bam. And after that, a little bit more wide shelling. Wide shelling! Okay. I'm going to put up another optional. We got to be close to wrapping up this next rank, right? Whew, 3 more. Okay, Narga time. Ooh, Narga with SNS. Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Actually, I'm not gonna take SNS for Narga. I'll take SNS for Glav, and I will take White Shelling for Narga. Would you like it if Volstrax weapons came? I don't think I crafted a single Volstrax weapon. I'm thinking back, I don't think I crafted a single one. Those were the ones that were just like white, red. That was it. His weapons were white sharpness, red sharpness. But the damage was not that amazing. At least on the gun lances, it was not very good. So I probably never crafted any of his weapons at all. Do 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 do. Don't they auto sharpen? I don't know. Is that what they did? I want the rest of the Fated 4. That I agree. I would definitely like to see the rest of the Fated 4. The biggest thing about the rest of the Fated 4 not coming is because the skeleton for what's her face? The water dragon, Mizotsune, is the same as Lagi. And they couldn't get Lagi to work. He was too floppy. I'm just like, dude, just release a floppy Lagi and say that he's a zombie from Gormagala or something. I don't care. And then bring Gormagala. Win-win all around. Be right back. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Ruri's back. Tell a friend. And I'm not even going to refill. It's gonna go like that. Bring the chair back. Oh, I'm sorry. Am I ruining the stream? We did have a bit of an uptake in viewership when chat took over just now. That might be a thing. Is there any ammo around here? There's a shiny. Can anyone even drop ammo? Yeah, people can drop ammo, but... Whee! Alright then. I want the ammo, Narga. You're gonna give it. Thank you very much, sir. A donk, a donk. I'm actually wondering if this makes up for it in terms of damage. There's a big reload. I don't think it makes up for it at the end. Narga's actually a good matchup for this. No! I was not expecting that. Bang! Oh, gun lance counts as a light weapon for softening parts? Yes. You need it to. There was no other way to work with the gun lance mechanics if it didn't do that, because you need ammunition. If you didn't have ammunition, you can't do the wormstake blast. Cries in Gunlance. Why are you crying in Gunlance? Because I was spamming wormstakes at the beginning? I was curious. I'm curious actually if it is worth it to spam wormstakes or not. I need to do the testing. Oh, the misfire. Yeah. That's the thing about multiplayer hunts and the Gunlance. You don't have as much control of the monster. Gunlance is in my opinion, is a lot friendlier in solo. Gunlance just feels like a weapon that's kind of designed around solo. It's not really designed as much for multiplayer unless you have a bunch of Gunlances, at which point, yeah, it can be really cool, but it's a very weird weapon in a lot of ways, which is why I like to play it so much, because it's so quirky in the way that it works. Like, one of the things I think that frustrates me the most, besides all the stuff that I usually talk about, but one of the things that frustrates me just like in a general hunting scenario is like when two monsters show up, I'm just like, God damn it. Because usually I like to just go ham on monsters. Like you guys saw when I was with the Greatsword, I'm just like, well, this dog showed up, guess he's got to go, right? And with the Gunlands, in order to do that, it requires more investment from my part. I actually have to go and like, well, I got to go place a worm stake on this monster if I actually want to actively chase it down and remove the worm stake from my main target, which is problematic to say the least. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. I don't understand why this keeps showing up as completed and then uncompleted and then completed again and then uncompleted. Wait, is it because this one goes away from time to time? Then let's do this one right now. Fuck it. Boom. And that actually gives me a good chance to test out something. That gives me a good chance to test out something. Excuse me. Also, I'm not sure if I've been belching a little bit more than usual in this particular stream, but I ate something yesterday that just completely destroyed me. So, I apologize. Drain. And then some more drain. And then some more drain. Good God, you're killing me here. There we go. Drain. And drain. What's your other two pieces you wear other than Zora? Silver Rathalos. Actually depends. On the one that you were watching is probably Acidic Glavenus and yeah, the other one that you were watching was Acidic Glavenus and the pants of Shada. This one is Silver Rathalos. Actually. No. It was nothing like that, Destiny. It's just, I had some burger meat, and I don't think it was particularly fit for consumption anymore because of the way things went down after I ate it. So, yeah, I think that was it. I don't like most Rajang weapons, at least melee. I mean hammer. The heck am I going to do with more raw damage with no purple, bad affinity, no elementalists, and too little element? I don't know, dude. The hammer does feel weird. The greatsword feels fine, but for some reason the hammer... Oh, shit. Did I went... Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, no. It's an Elder's Recess quest, and I forgot. I guess they're just automatically kicking the last people that joins, the last person that joins in. I should probably refill my stuff. Like, but I definitely feel you on the hammer, dude. I definitely feel you on the hammer. It does feel a little bit weaker, but then again, it's like, to me, anything with the hammer where I don't use Velkhana feels weak. I don't know what the deal is with that. I just kind of like started using Velkhana and now I can't get away from it. It's a serious problem. I'm Velkhana dependent. I don't know why, but it feels like the greatsword is weaker to me. Nope. I can assure you it's not. Did the ammo get dropped? No. God damn it. Okay, here's some ammo for us. Sweet. Finally, some good fucking ammo. Now I gotta slam the monster to get our opening to place the wormstake blasts. Imagine 4 gun lances doing this. Imagine. I'm gonna fucking shoot you down. Don't fuck with me, Kushala. I'll shoot your ass down. Yeah, I definitely don't see stamina drain having a particularly good effect here. I think Part Breaker would have gotten me better results. Nope. Notice that I only Wyvern's Fire when it's safe to the other players. That's the way to play Gunlance, team. I was hoping it was gonna come to me. Again, this usually works if you're playing solo, because he has to go to you. Look at him trying to snipe me. Can I get some more of them thorn pots? Yosh! Thank you very much. No, Rurikhan! Uh-oh, I'm too far away. Nailed it! That last second adjustment. And this is why I like Silver Low, see? The other Gunlance user, his Wormstake's already gone. Mine is still going strong. It's so good. Someone flash him. Fuck him. Force him to come back down. Yeah, I don't think stamina drain affects it. This is the usual performance that I expect out of a Kushala Daora. That's disappointing. Ruri, remember when Bombardier affected the gun lance damage? Feline Bombardier still affects the gun lance damage if that's what you're talking about. Unless you mean something else. Unless you mean actual Bombardier from the barrels. Did that... I don't think that was during World though, right? Do you have a melee burst gun lance build? Yes, I do. See, now you have said that it makes what I was thinking really weird. I was gonna ship them. Ship what? Ah, that's what it feels like. I do that all the time to everybody else. I never really get to see it myself. Sounds dirty. Flash him! Yeah, buddy. A Venom Deco. 115. 115 shots. I told you guys. We will hit. Trying to main Gunlance, but struggling to find two pieces that match my playstyle. Gunlance is one of the trickiest weapons to really find an honest-to-God playstyle. It's pretty challenging. I hope that completed our rank 5. Hopefully, maybe, potentially. That would be very nice. Like, long shelling, I always take long shelling for Kushala. To give you guys an idea, even tempered Kushala in Master Rank with long shelling, a lot of times he can barely move. He's just like, gets back up, it's like stun lock, straight up. I love it. He doesn't. Ruri, how do I quick fire the charged shells? Use focus or what? What do you mean quick fire? I'm not quick firing, I'm charging every shell. William Duke, that's one thing that I actually was talking about in the comments today, and I should say this for everyone, I guess, for people that still haven't gotten this. I understand that a lot of people, like, you look at content creators that are creating content, and you look at live streams and stuff, and you see all these people at, like, rank 900 and something, like Kurupeku probably reached 999. And you look at all of this, and it's very easy as, you know, someone that maybe has a job, maybe has other familial obligations and other stuff that you got to do. And it can be very easy to look at all this and feel like, man, I'm being left behind, and you can feel demotivated and all that. And here's what I got to tell you. Don't worry about what other people are doing unless it's actively contributing to feeling unhappy. But usually just don't look at what other people are doing. I mean, look at it if you want to, see the streams, all that stuff, participate, whatever. But, like, never think of it like, oh, man, I need to be there, right? Don't think of Monster Hunter like that, because Monster Hunter is not an MMO. It's not a live service. You know, there are events that come and go, but Capcom always brings those events back, and I think that eventually they're just going to put all of the events into the game, because that's what makes the most sense. That's what they've done with previous titles, just put all the events in there, don't have to worry about it, right? So, don't ever really worry about what other people are doing. Just focus on enjoying the game at your own pace. Don't worry about if your guiding lands at level 5 or level 2. It doesn't matter. So long as you're having fun. That's what you gotta keep, like, working on. Just keep working on enjoying yourself. Work on your builds. And if somebody tells you your build is wrong because of X, like, see if what they're saying actually has any merit to it. But if it feels better to you to play a certain way, play a certain way. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It's a game. Just play it to have fun. Don't worry about what other people... Like, look at me. I haven't finished all of my fucking... I haven't even finished all of my optionals, man. What the hell am I doing with my life, right? Oh, wow, another one that comes and goes. I guess we'll do this one now then. Get that over with. It's a fake live service. Ooh. Peku reached 999 the day Rajang came out. That guy, dude. It's like straight up. Straight up. Let me see. Casual. And what am I going to use for him? Yeah, the hell with it. I should try out Sword and Shield. Why not? Actually, people were asking me about normal shells. I could do that. It's not very good for Teostra, but I can show you what it looks like. Oh, no, wait. This is the wrong one. This is normal shells 2. We're taking normal shells 1. The normal shells 2 has Divine Blessing level 5. That's the difference. It's a more defensive build because this build, I would consider this to be the hardest. It's one of the more straightforward ways to play, but I would consider it to be the hardest one to master. Like, I don't think I've mastered Slam Burst. Like, I know the combo, I know the moves, I know what I gotta do, but the execution for me is still lacking in this one. What are the 2 pieces from Melee Burst also? Actually, I don't know which ones I'm using on this one. I think it's Acidic Glav. Like, I can show you the set when we go in. But I think it's Acidic Glavinus and Garuga Greaves. Most of my sets, whenever it's a melee set, you're probably going to be using Garuga Greaves. Because Garuga Greaves are too good. Like, I don't know who designed the budget on Garuga Greaves, but they must have been drunk. I don't know who allowed them to do that, but Garuga Greaves are quite simply the best pants in the whole goddamn game. It's not even a competition. No other pants is in the same league as Garuga Greaves when it comes. Yeah, Acidic Glav, Garuga Greaves. These are like your 2 best fillers for everything, right? Like, no other pants are even in the same league as Garuga Greaves. I don't think I'm going to go ham on this. I think I'm actually going to go fireproof. Teostra is a bit of an annoyance, and he can probably fuck me up if I don't pay attention. So, let's go with this. Too bad those pants are ugly. Yeah, they're not pretty. I mean, they're not necessarily ugly. I think that's not what you mean. I don't think you mean that they're ugly. I think you mean that they don't match with anything. Right? That's what you're talking about. Like, the pants, they're not terrible looking, but they don't necessarily match with a lot of things. That's the thing. Lamar Winbush, I'm glad you enjoy the vids, dude. Makes me happy. As a Gunlance user, it's actually really hard if people do this too early, because then it makes it hard for us to place the worm stakes. Luckily, looks like this Teostra doesn't feel like moving. Did I land it? I'm not sure if I actually landed it or not. I hope I did. But yeah, as a Gunlance user, usually you want to do the ammo first, you want to load it first, and then you want to slam it against the wall. There's a lot of setup for gun lances. Okay, I did land it. I wanted to wound the head before it came down. God damn it. too far away. Yeah, that was me. Sorry, Rurikhan. That was you. What? Oh, the slam? No, no, no. Don't be sorry, dude. I was just saying, like, don't even worry about it. I mean, how you're not supposed to know how the weapons are supposed to play. Like, that's fine. I was just saying, like, as a general rule of thumb, for people that potentially play with other Gunlance users, that like, I mean, I don't know how other Gunlance users are doing it though. That's just the way that I do it. But again, don't be sorry for that. I mean, you're creating openings, like, that's always a good thing. Other people just should adapt. You gotta play the game at the end of the day, dude. If you're used to creating openings, keep creating openings. Wow, in multiplayer, it's actually really good. Because, like, with a lot of staggers and shit happening to the monster, this is, like, the best DPS you can have on a Gunlance. Like, look at this! I'm just, like, straight up shelling with impunity. Like, this is disgusting right now. Did we knock him down again? No. He's like pissed off now. Oh my god, dude! Woo! This is some serious slam burst gameplay right here. By the way, I'm gonna unload in the back just because it's closer to the worm stakes. Hopefully that will trigger him. Nice! Very nice! Jeez. Wait until he flies. Wait until he flies. Is he gonna walk? Nah. The king doesn't walk. Reapplying Wormstake into Wyvern's Fire. Oh my god, such smooth transitions! Oh my god. Jesus! That was disgusting! Guys, what do we do to that poor Teostra? Oh my god, dude. That green is disgusting. This green is fine. Doesn't affect shelling damage at all. At all. Literally at all. It does affect, you know, your other hits, but even still, they're not affected by bouncing, so just keep going. Wow, that felt great. You're goddamn right it did. Jesus Christ, we abused them. Like, there was a moment there where I was just literally standing still. Bam, bam, burst, burst, burst. Burst, and the monster was just like, I don't know how you guys were doing it, but the monster was just like always in the same place, and I'm just like, burst, burst, burst. He didn't even move. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, slam burst is a lot of fun when you get openings like that, but that is very rare, very rare. Elder Seal probably helped there too. Oh yeah, we did have someone that had Nergi's switch axe. I don't know what the hammer was. I wasn't paying attention, but the switch axe was definitely Nergi's. Vitamin C, Ruru, you need lots of it. More like vitamin D. I've been staying in for so long that I don't know what the sun looks like. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. Don't know if you've seen my question, but what the difference between the guiding lance between fixed region or non-fixed? So when you get to the guiding lands, I'm not sure if you're there yet or not, but each guiding lands has different levels, right? Right now mine is level 7 forest, level 7 volcano, because those are two areas that I'm maintaining fully leveled up. The way that this works is if you fix your levels, they don't change. So you go into a guiding lands, you go and you kill something in the Wildspire Waste, no effect on your levels. However, if the levels aren't fixed, you go in, you kill something in the Wildspire Wastes raises, and the rest of them go down. That's how it goes. That's why they introduced that option, so that if a friend of yours needs help in a specific guiding lands, as it was before, you would go there and you would destroy your own guiding lands by helping out your friend. So they allowed you to actually lock your levels in, so that if you're helping out friends, you don't necessarily destroy your own guiding lands. The Witcher 3 on the Switch is amazing. Oh, that's good to know. Elder Seal is about as useful as Joe Pesci. It's a 50% success rate, okay? You pray to Joe Pesci just like you pray to Elder Seal, and it's the same thing. Sometimes he goes up, beats people up with a bat. Other times he doesn't. That's the way it goes. Oh, we did complete level 5 now. Sweet. That means we got like, what? We got Glavenus and Tigrexu. So we did Slam Burst. I think we'll do Sword and Shield for Glavenus. But guys, this might be the final quest for the day. I gotta go get something to eat. I'm hungry. And today I actually want to go home. In case you guys don't know, I've been sleeping in a hotel for the past 3 days because I've been working on videos. And today, we're going home, boys. I gotta go see my family. I gotta go see my son. You know, I think it's an important part of being a father is to see your son just every now and then. Not every day, but every now and then. I've been sleeping in a hotel for 3 whole nights, and I'm kind of done with that life. I want to go see my son. Working too hard. So, if this is the last quest, remember, this is your last chance to hit that like button right now, while it's still free. Because eventually, I'll have to charge microtransactions for you to hit the like button, okay? Those microtransactions, man. Cliffhanger lander, bam, ba-bam, bam, bam. Oh, I loved it, dude. I freaking loved it, Binding of Me. That was a lot of fun. I hadn't had such a good slam burst hunt in a good long while. See your son. Not all the time. I hate hotels. Why? Hotels are fine. Especially a hotel where I'm the security. Clearly, nothing could go wrong at a hotel where I'm a security. Will this be a casino-like button game? Oh yeah, dude, it's got slot machines. Like, you can roll the slot machine and you might be able to get 10 extra likes, okay? But that's only, like, it's a very rare. It's like a 0.0000001% chance of happening, okay? And naturally, you have to pay for every roll of the slot machine. There's also an odd chance that you get a dislike instead of a like, you know? And that's very bad. You definitely don't want those. What? You hack. Got him. Into the wall you go. Okay, now he's mad. Very well. Now here's what we do when he gets mad. First we pick up this slinger bomb. And now we give him this mantle. Now we're gonna mount him. Ow! That shit hurts! You guys are really going for CC City. Surprised I haven't mounted yet. Oh wait, there's already someone there. I really like this sword and shield build, not gonna lie. But I feel like I should work on my, on doing a video for my gun lances build next. Ow. Wow. No! Dude, he almost murked me. What the fuck? How dare you almost murk me? Everybody clutches on at the same time. One of my favorite sword and shield attacks. I think it got nerfed, actually. Damn it, he flinched the wrong way. And he's down. Rurikhan, all I can think of is you in security guard outfit and a gun lance. Yep. Anybody tries to get through the door, I get them with the gun lance right there. And it's a long shelling too, so that if they try to get away, I get them. I get them. Anyway, guys, as I said, that is going to be it for today. Love you all. Thank you all very much for hanging out with me while I'm doing optional quests. Really appreciate you all. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream as much as I enjoyed streaming it. Tomorrow, there should be more. I don't know exactly what it's going to be like tomorrow because I think there's something happening at the hotel. So if I can't stream, I will. If not, I'll try to put out a video at least to keep you guys entertained. Thank you all very much once again. If you haven't checked out my latest video, it's a guide on the guiding lands. If you're just getting started with the guiding lands, if you're wondering what's the best way to level those up, that's in the channel. Just click on the channel name somewhere down there after this stream. Check it out. If you enjoy the video, if you enjoy the stream, like it, hit the subscribe button, all that good stuff. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out, team. Stay strong. May your shields never break.